This dude's YouTube channel is called Aquarius Wave, and he's one of the biggest self-hating Sambos here on YouTube. Today, on Sunday, he brought up some old preacher, some self-hating preacher, I should say, coon, who tried to say that black men have never built anything. And I've heard that a lot here from like people like Cynthia G, who said that black men never built anything, but I've continuously shown black men building things. This coon on the screen here says that black people don't own banks, they don't own corporations, that they have done nothing here in Africa or in America. And I've shown you guys video after video, the live stream after live streams, proving that these people, these coons, are liars. And so I'm going to have to show you that this guy here that you see on the screen is also a liar, also a self-hating Sambo. Anyway, guys, let's get into it.
What's wrong with you? And what's wrong with a black man that would take that kind of money out of a poor neighborhood and buy himself a private jet? What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
This millionaire pastor's wife accidentally exposed him on live TV. This millionaire pastor's wife accidentally exposed him on live TV.
Why I don't care what people think about me, about what I have. Now, look at me. I am a very blessed man. Me and Kathy are very blessed. I mean, spiritually, physically, and financially. I've had more people criticize me over that jet. They still can't get over it. Criticize me over my house. They didn't pay for it. I paid for it. You understand what I say? All these different things. But let me tell you why. That's water on a duck's back to me. And I'm going to give you a scripture. And it's Psalms 49, verse 16. Be not thou afraid when one is made rich, when the glory of his house is increased. Read that and pull that up in the Amplified.
Well, it's Amplified says it, be not afraid when an ungodly one is made rich.
That's true.
When the wealth and glory of his house are increased, and goes on, for when he dies, he will carry nothing away.
Oh, yeah,
his
understand.
glory will not descend
See, God don't care if someone's ungodly to be rich or godly to be rich. It doesn't make any difference whatsoever at all.
Jesse Duplantis got one thing right. He's an ungodly rich man who distorts the Christian message to benefit himself. Subscribe for more shorts like this. Watch this millionaire pastor's wife accidentally expose him on live TV.
Wow.
Goody right here. Let me make sure my sound levels. Yeah, because, you know, this brother's about to scream the whole message. So I don't want it blowing up your damn, your speaker system over there. Your head seculars. Let's get into it.
God to help us, because only God can help black people where they are. Black people had Africa, that big old continent over there. They never built one boat that was seaworthy. Not one. There's not one monument in Africa, in all of Africa. I know you're talking about Egypt. Egypt is not Africa. There are no great cities that were built. Even before the first colonization of white people coming to the shores of Africa or the slave ships, black men built nothing. No sewer system, no houses above one level, and none of them made out of stone. All of them made out of grass and wood. Barack Obama, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? Crazy. Black people, let me tell y'all something.
That's the vibe part. He said, what's wrong? Y'all, it's crazy. And he's not lying.
Don't ever hear me say, preach again, they can kill me tomorrow. But let me tell you something. We're not going to ever get anywhere until we look into the mind of a black man. He doesn't think correctly. I don't care what he is. He can be a doctor. He can be an astrophysicist. The nigga got no sense.
Wow.
You talk to him. You talk to a black man. He doesn't understand the world. He's never built anything. The most the black people have ever done, they did it here in America under white people's help. When they were in Africa, they didn't do nothing.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that, though. Y'all don't want to hear that. No, you don't. You don't want to hear that.
Ancient cities started in Europe or Asia, think again. Africans were building megacities long before skyscrapers and urban sprawl were even a thought. Yep, Africa led the charge. Take Carthage, for example. This ancient city was a bustling hub of trade and culture in Tunisia, rivaling Rome itself. Or Great Zimbabwe, with its stunning stone walls that have stood for centuries without mortar. Let's not forget Timbuktu, the intellectual powerhouse where knowledge flowed like gold. These weren't just cities, they were cultural powerhouses, trade giants, and architectural marvels that shaped human history. Africa's megacities prove one thing: the continent's contributions to civilization are beyond legendary. So let's rewrite the narrative and give these cities the spotlight they deserve.
So I'm going to wrap this up. But guys, do your research. These coons that you see on the screen, they'll have you believing that you're less than, that you have never done anything as a people, that all you do is just sit around and wait for government assistance. They believe the black community is the community of twerkers, of the ghetto, of the hood. They think that's black culture. But if you ask them, they don't live in those communities. They don't live in the hood. They're not twerking. But they think that just because people live in those communities, that's the black culture. That's far from what black culture is. And so again, guys, stop letting these people, these Aunt Jemimas like Messy Michonne, this Aquarius wave person here, the Anton Daniels and the Officer Tatums, the OK Ricks, stop letting them tell you that you and your people are nothing. That's the reason why a lot of people are held back. A lot of weak-minded people who would believe that and then just give up. I never said that I was a victim of anybody, because ain't nobody held me down from doing whatever I wanted to do. But there's a lot of people out there who listen to these people like this, especially young people who listen to people like this and tell you that you're nothing, that your people are nothing. And so you'll start to believe how you're nothing too. That's what holds a lot of black people back. But I've shown you communities where black people are thriving, multi-billion-dollar company owners, how their neighborhoods are pristine, how their schools are putting out black excellence when it comes to students. I've shown all of you people this. Over and over, I've shown you this. Anyway, guys, man, stop letting these people put into your heads that you're nothing, that your ancestors were nothing, and that black people are nothing. Because it's a bold-faced lie. Peace, everybody. Take care and be safe.